Hello everyone, in today's video, I'm excited to announce a new series I'll be creating called Everything You Need to Know About the Immortals. The goal of this series is to give you a deep dive into the abilities of each Immortals and assess how they perform in the current meta. I'll be breaking down their strengths and weaknesses, explaining why they excel or fall short, and sharing my personal insight at the end of the video. To kick things off, let's talk about the immortal you see in the background, Genghis Khan. One of my absolute favorites. Genghis Khan is a lightning immortal known for his incredible flexibility. He can be effectively used in various elemental teams, making him a versatile choice for many strategies. In my opinion, what makes him stand out right now is the significant buff he received in the recent patch. His ultimate skill damage was increased from 440% to a whopping 500%. This upgrade has solidified his role as a main damage dealer, capable of carrying your team through most battles. His AoE skills is particularly powerful, especially early in the game when you are looking to gain an edge over your opponents. One of Genghis Khan's most unique features is his wound skill, which prevents enemy from healing for 10 seconds. This ability is only one of two immortal in the game with such an effect tied to an ultimate skill, making him an invaluable asset in prolonged fights where healing plays a critical role. So if you are looking to dominate with a powerful, flexible immortal who can fit in several teams and deal massive damage and disrupt your opponent's healing, Genghis Khan is definitely somebody that you should be looking into. Now, as you can see on the screen, he's doing plenty of damage with his ultimate skills and Blade Vortex and Executioner. I'm gonna go over the skills very soon in the next sections, but here I just want to show you guys that Genghis Khan can be the main damage dealer and he's gonna carry the team for you. In this section of the video, I will be talking about Genghis Khan's skills. As you can see on the video, I have choose probably the most used skills in this game. First skills being the Fighting Master. I think this skill is the most important skill, and the most important about this is it gives you immunity to control. And the best part about this skill, it is free to play, purple skills, very OP in my opinion, and I think the only reason why my Khan is doing a lot of damage, and you can see it on the reports earlier in the video, he is because nobody can control him. He has immunity, right? So he can proc the skill trigger skills all the time, every 12 seconds, and then of course you have the tier, and then also you can have the skill as well, Executioner, that proc with Blade Vortex, and then you have the ultimate skill that is now 500%, which is really strong. I just want to emphasize how strong it is. I show you guys in the video earlier in the report why I think this skill setup is the best for him. But if you don't have Blade Vortex or Executioner, I probably run something along like Anger and Death Breath, because I used to run like that for a very long time. Death Breath is a very good skill, especially in the early game. And then I had Anger to boost or increase his damage. That was like the old build. I still is pretty good build, but with the 3 skill beat available, I think this specific setup is the best one. But I've seen some different setup as well. Maybe if you run something alongside like Khan in Earth, Khan in somewhere else, you can use probably an aura here like Berserk or something, and then you can use Sniper. It's good here as well. Like Sniper, I'm gonna show you guys with skills right here. It's also very good on Genghis Khan, but in around 2 months time, I'm very excited to try out some new skills. It will be Time to Shine and Blood Frenzy. If I can get these two together, I will gonna make another video update about this Genghis Khan and this combo, because I think that this combo will make Genghis Khan very OP, maybe broken, but at least I know that he's gonna make around 40 to 50 million damage with these two skills. And this skill is very important for Khan in my setup because it has crit rate and you know how much Khan can crit with his ultimate. And if your team can also have Chaos Storm to help Genghis Khan, you should definitely do it. You don't have to put him on Genghis Khan if you don't want to. You can put him on Kublai Khan, you can put him on the frontliner, but if you don't have a backliner or frontliner or you're using double tank in frontline, you can use this skill on Genghis Khan as well. That's pretty much it about the skills. Right now, currently, I think this one is the best option for the skills. As long as you have this, is the most important out of these three skills, because immunity to control, you can constantly use your ultimate and use your trigger skills. In this section of the video, we're gonna take a look at the composition that we can have Genghis Khan in. This is my team. I'm currently testing and I want to try to be creative and do something else, so I put Kublai Khan in front. Normally people would have him as second one, be Elcid, or if you don't have Elcid, you'll be using Witcher. If I can find him, there we go. Witcher is on the sale right now, so he cannot be in there, but yeah, as you can see, you can use Witcher, you can use Peter, but I think those options are quite old right now. So if you can use Luis to be the second damage dealer. Can be really strong right now. I've seen some good reports about him after the patch, so I think he's gonna be really good. The reason I have Theodora here, I think, is because of the meta. Solely because of the meta. I don't think Hammurabi is up to date anymore. Before, people used to run like this, right? And I personally did it before, and I think it was pretty good. Not that bad, but I think Theodora was a game changer for me after I switched her in here, because of the Bladewood Hex counter and the healing counter. Lightning needed a support badly, and I think Theodora can kind of answering the question a lot by helping the whole team. And as you know, Tokugawa is doing Tokugawa thing, being a tank like Charles, almost the same as Charles. And I really think that this team, particularly setup, is really good. If not, I choose to use this one because he's maxed out. And I think so far, as you see in this video, and I showed you a report, and I think this one can be really good. I just need some more skills to build around it and play around. But yeah, that's it about Lightning Immortal Genghis Khan. Super OP. I really like him, especially after the buff to 500% now. And yeah, that's it for me, and that's it for Genghis Khan for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and keep in mind that this is going to be my first out of many videos in this series about everything you need to know about the Immortal. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.